Today, we're playing Plymouth. Strap in, viewers. It could be exciting. Plymouth. Run the intro. They're not in the intro, Plymouth. You'll obviously why. Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Glory Hunter, where Newcastle play Plymouth. Yeah, if we lose to Plymouth, I really will regret this bit of the video. Also, other news, you can see that Everton... Breaking news, Everton beat Arsenal on penalties. Arsenal went down to 10 men. In the other fixtures, not that surprising really, Liverpool went through against West Brom, and Huddersfield are the team that will go through against Luton. Two teams from the Championship battling it out then. So, it's our chance to go into the mix with Huddersfield, Everton, and Liverpool. And of course, we'll do the draw for the semi-finals. Semi-finals if we're to get through. So, hopefully we do that. But first, we've got to get past 23rd placed in the Championship, Jonathan Woodgate's Plymouth Argyle. But do we know anyone in the Plymouth team, maybe? They're not yet relegated either, so, I mean, it's not impossible. One of their better players, Ben Lloyd, is not available. And looking at that squad there, and then seeing the comparison, yeah, we should probably win. Oh my God, we're knackered and suspended. Pardon? All right, look, this is one of those games where we'd probably look to rotate anyway. Bamadeli comes in. That's easy for you to say. Jude Bellingham in as well for probably Joe Willock. Gamara's and Longstaff not really fit for this one. Midrick to step out, of course, for Richarlison makes sense, and St. Maximin for Dybala. Always interesting with this because I don't really have a natural right winger, and again, all these players are right-footed, so playing them as inside forwards is always interesting because of how they would run in field. But Richarlison and St. Maximin should do a pretty good job. I'm not too worried about it. We could, of course, change them up to two wingers. And in fact, we might do that. St. Maximin as a winger. And then we'll bring in Mitrovic. Again, think about those crosses from St. Maximin. And with Joe Willock supporting as well with his athleticism. That could be quite useful. Do you know what? I'm going to bring Target in as well at left back. Just because, frankly, Mendy can do with the rest. All right, still a strong side, though. Ramsdale in goal. Livramento, Lacroix, Bamadeli. Target at left back. Rice, McAllister and Willock. So still a pretty solid midfield. Richarlison, St. Maximin and Mitrovic. This team would win the Championship. So regardless of the match sharpness of some of these players or their overall morale, because they've not really been playing, I'd still back us. And frankly, if we lose this game, the series will be ruined. So please don't. If you lose to like an Arsenal or a Liverpool in a final, you're like, oh, well, these things happen and that's annoying. But if you lose to Plymouth in the quarterfinals, you've had a chance and you've messed it right up. So here we go. They've got their own McAllister on the bench, but spelt differently. All right, just the one game today because the league is sort of whatever, and the games against Manchester City will come to you tomorrow. I promise there'll be videos all this week, so don't worry. I'm sticking with it, viewers. We're fine. All right, then, Plymouth, what have you got for me? Hopefully very little, in which what could be quite a short video, but after our last FA Cup game, I thought we should probably do it as a one-off video and say it's a one-off video to not deceive anybody. So even if it's a little shorter, we just upload it as a short, can't we? Thank you, YouTube, for the possibilities and the options. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to keep bowing, but thank you so much. So here we go. Target then, into Richarlison. And nice to see some of the fringe players get a little bit of a start this late in the season where things get pretty serious, especially in the Glory Hunter save of all saves. You do like to see a little bit of rotation come in if possible, although it does become, as I say, very, very difficult. Unless you're like running away with the league title or something like that, you don't really get the chances to do it. And let's not forget, look, Plymouth, they're not sort of a League Two side or anything. They're in the Championship. They're not going to be terrible, but with the quality on display here today, we still should have enough to get by. But we're half an hour in nearly, and it's still 0-0, but we do have possession of the football, and there's Declan Rice into the feet of Joe Willock, and now you can see straight away, if their fullback starts to push forward onto the likes of Livramento, the space that's going to leave St. Maximin, especially as a winger, by the way, it's going to pull across this centre-back, and suddenly Mitrovic is going to be in acres of space, so look out for that on numerous occasions, and Joe Willock isolating players in that area as well. It could happen quite a lot. Of course, through balls over the top towards Richarlison could happen regularly too, as that ball forward is particularly poor, but Mitrovic nabs in there. It does its work really, really well, and actually defending from Plymouth is pretty good on this occasion as they just about get it clear, and it remains at 0-0. Half an hour gone then. We do look like the dominant side. Again, Plymouth not really doing anything. One shot, now two, 0.03 XG. Not that high, but a corner. Barco plays it in. Mitrovic is there as the striker to head clear, and the shot goes in. It's hit the bar. Oh my God, that would have been absolutely ridiculous. Now, this is the thing. We do have to be a little careful. I mean, it's still 0-0, and the chances we've had have been all right. Nothing amazing. It's really like the culmination of chances we've had. As I've just said, I'm delighted with the performance. So in a game which is close and quite edgy, what you really want to do is completely disenfranchise your entire playing staff. So that's good. Although Isaac was motivated from that. So maybe we get Isaac on very, very shortly. The midfield, again, Joe Willock not really doing so well. McAllister from deep, though. We know his set pieces can be crucial. Flicked on and cleared away. LaCroix's going to get there now. Unconventionally for him out at right wing. There's St. Maximin. I don't know why he's made the choices he's made. They're not good choices. LaCroix now back on it again. My centre-back at right wing plays a left-footed cross. Cleared it is, though. And now Ennis is going to pick it up as Willock challenges. And there's McAllister on the ball. Can we actually make something happen here? Again, it's been pretty pathetic attacking play from us so far. Nothing particularly clear-cut. Just a one-touch passing would do me. Or a great run from Mitrovic as he's hit the post now. And the ball remains in play until it's cleared out by Plymouth. It's still 0-0. While it's 0-0, I'm very, very nervous. 0 Newcastle 0. Still, this point in the game, I said there'd be changes made. We're going to make them now. Isaac coming on then, as is Dybala, and we've got Jude Bellingham on the bench. I mean, it's a bold 3 substitutions to make, but we're going to make them. This is where we could probably turn the game right now. Dybala up there, inside forward attack, of course. Alexander Isaac, advance forward. I want those runs going in behind. I don't want the hold-up play anymore. Last 10 minutes, does Plymouth start to tire? Can we get ourselves the win that we desperately need? As the ball is dropping. You know when you get a little bit sick in your mouth, viewers? That was close. Sorry for those of you that don't know that and are now thinking about it. It's still 0-0. And I said, we'll do this as a one-off video, in a one-off game. Extra time against Plymouth. We've done nothing in the second half. Nothing. They've got a lot of players on bookings. That's the only thing you would say. And of course, we're coming off the back of some really intense, we're coming off the back of some Champions League games. I was going to say they were intense. They weren't that intense. Right, we've got the last team talk at half-time wasn't good. So let's throw the water battle. I'm far from pleased. We should be doing far better than this. Disheartened and stressed. Yeah, I am actually. All right, a couple of changes. Mudryk then for Richarlison. I just think that extra bit of pace, that extra bit of dynamism at the back could be crucial. And Target as well, although Declan Rice is absolutely knackered. Elliot Anderson to come on, and let's just change things slightly in midfield. Bellingham now, playmaking. You've got the box-to-box of McAllister, who's still fit, playing all right as well. Anderson to come in then, shadow striker, push up alongside Isaac. Let's just really try and push home now what should be, again, a significant quality advantage. Surely, right? I've made 5 subs. I may even get another one because we've gone to extra time. So if we'll save that just in case we have any injuries or any suspensions that come up, as there's Isaac now battling in forward positions. And the finish is that of a, I don't know, 7-year-old? I think I've insulted some 7-year-olds there. Just a bit tame, wasn't it? Just a bit tame, as there's Livramento driving forward. He's had a pretty decent game, really. Again, not really being tested that much. There's Anderson. We barely see anything from him, of course. The youngster. Dybala's on now. The amount of quality. Finally, Isaac scores. 99 minutes it's taken us. I mean, immense credit to Plymouth. I mean, again, Pieface will be loving that, bless him. But we've finally got the goal. It's taken some time. In front of the Newcastle fans behind the goal, Dybala, he manages to make mincemeat of those 2 defenders, and there's Isaac, close range to poke home, and it's Plymouth 0, Newcastle 1. Thank goodness. I said we'd do the draw for the next round. This was very close to going wrong. There's still a half to play, of course, and Plymouth, you've got to look there, are now going for it a little bit. They've pushed players on, so we do have to be wary of that. I could do without another penalty shootout, let me tell you. As they're not finished in this game. McAllister, it flicks up. There's Ennis. They've scored. I can't. They've actually scored. It's 1-1. Oh my God. Since I've moved, my desk can't stand right now. But if I would have walked out, viewers. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Right, okay then. I mean, changes-wise, I've got one left. I mean, Pal Torres from Abamadeli. It seems desperate, viewers, but I know what. I've got McAllister on the pitch. It's a special move, viewers. We've got to try and make it pay off. With the ability of the players we've brought on comparatively, Isaac, can he run in behind? Not really. And it's Plymouth who are on the ball. This will go down as one of the biggest bottle jobs if we fail. What are we doing back there now? Can we stop that right immediately? Bellingham, playmaking, up towards Anderson. He just about wins it. Oh, that could be crucial. The booking. It's going to be a second yellow card. We mentioned it at full time. There are a lot of players booked. They couldn't see it through for another half an hour. Will there then be one final moment? It's a corner to them. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jenkins Davis on the far side. Plymouth to make history. We went 1-0 up, remember. Cleared away. Pal Torres just about doing the business. A break could be on here, by the way. They've only got 10 men, don't forget. No, not like this. Not like this. Oh, my God. I cannot. Oh, my God. It won't count. count. He's offside. Oh my God, he's offside. It's penalty. Flipping heck. We were supposed to just win 2-0 and I was going to apologise for it being an 8-minute video. Good God. Okay. Well, right then. Everything's fine. Okay, the penalty takers are as follows, and then McAllister to be on third because he's our best and the third one's most crucial. Right. I mean, I'm delighted to go to penalties, Plymouth. How's that happened? I'm going to tell them I've got the utmost confidence in them. Why I can't speak to... well, maybe I could have if I'd gone to individuals, but I can't speak to Ramsdale there. But is he fine? Where is he? Complacent ahead of the penalty shootout. Oh, fantastic. All right, then. Before we go any further, back to the camera angle we know so well. Here it is, then. Isaac to step up first. He's been one of my best strikers, or the best striker this season. Can he convert first versus Plymouth? Oh, my God. He's Penenking it. Okay, we're in. We're locked in now. Hardle to step up. Ramsdale was complacent. Was he right to be complacent? No, not even a little bit. Didn't even get off the floor there, really, Aaron. I mean, come on. All right, Paulo Dybala, number 17, has come on. He's played on the biggest stages, and he's scoring on the biggest stages here today. Lovely stuff. Grant now, then, to step up. We've got Ramsdale, who's got to make a moment for himself here. Got to make a save, and can't get there. He was the hero, don't forget, against Tottenham. Well, we need a hero right now. Here's McAllister. He has got a bit of an injury, but it really shouldn't affect him. Should not hinder him. Stepping up then to make it 3-2. Ooh, I'm totally calm. Totally calm. That was fine. And now the pressure is back on Plymouth. And the further we go into this shootout, the more the experience of Newcastle will probably help them out here. But it's a great penalty from Jenkins-Davis. And it's 3-3. Mudryk now feels like a man that could miss a penalty. So, I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. Steps up, no worries. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. There was some doubt moments ago. Ennis now, the man that has kept them in this and thought he'd won it, don't forget. Is he maybe about to lose it for them? Ennis, well, diced him with death. That's the closest one. And now Anderson, who had a positive impact when he came on. We certainly looked a little bit brighter, but Plymouth had their chances to put us in the... I mean, I've snorted like a pig. I'm terrified. Oh no, 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 oh no. I'm fine. Ramsdale will save it. Ramsdale will save it probably. So I won't have to worry. Steps up. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I think I will be. It's a good job my family don't watch these. It's a really good job my family. I want to. On what? I just wanted the Champions League. I can't beat Plymouth over 90 minutes and then can't even. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. They went down to 10 men and then they scored a goal that was. How far off was he? That's what I want to know. I don't know what I want to know. See, this is doing nothing for my mental health. I mean, is he far offside when this goes in? This is the goal they scored. I didn't even see the replay. As it pops down. And this is the man that prods home, is it? At the back post. Is he definitely offside? I mean, bet. Jesus. Bet. Tomorrow. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter, because we bottled it. Doesn't matter. But I put Jude on the 6th one. Oh, whatever. It's disappointing that we didn't win, because we were on top and we had a lot of chances. I'm having a breakdown, viewers. That's what's happening right now. I'm having a breakdown.